is listening from Bowling Green and beyond. I'm Jacob Willard, and welcome to BGRPG's Roll Along Podcast, the premier Dungeons & Dragons show, not on Falcon Radio this time, because there was a baseball game.
Boo.
So we're coming to you not live from the Maurer Center.
From the business building.
Yes.
In our study room.
But
Thomasless.
Thomasless, yeah, for the first time. Because he doesn't explain things to me.
I think that seems to be a pretty.
You know, you'd think communication would be important.
I know.
Yeah.
That just
communication is very important.
For other romantic couples out there, learn from this lesson. Communicate with your partner.
Anyway, so last time our party went to the gala, a lovely little PR stunt by Lady Evangeline Escarite. Pretty much making a fund to save the forest surrounding NCO. And while at the party, the group learned that not only is likely this whole thing a giant batch of bullshit, but they find Alex, the person they were looking for, Quintilius' mother, alive and well at the party for some reason. Funny that. Yeah, crazy, I know. And they chase her down and ask her some questions. And they learn that she is the daughter of Azazel, our huntsman buddy, our friend, our pal, our guy, our dude. And so that is where we will pick up. We are in a dark road, middle of the night. All y'all are still dressed up in your gala clothes. Actually, quickly, I will roll this too because I forgot to do this last week, and I think I should.
Ajax. Roll initiative.
Yeah.
Do me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
Roll perception.
Yeah, I'd love to. I'm gonna have to have a place to roll. We can probably cut this out. Oh, and all my D6s are at the front for some reason. That's so weird.
Oh, yeah, I wonder why.
That's a 15 plus something. Got a pretty good wisdom.
And Grayson failed.
Grayson got a 1.
He got a 7.
That's a lie. It's actually not a 15 plus something. It's just a 15.
Okay. A 15 works. So Alex is talking. And you take a second real quickly to sort of scan your group. And for a very brief second, you catch the glint of something on one of your party members. Eve's wearing a new piece of jewelry.
What?
It's a wonderful green necklace around her neck.
Where'd you get that? Your necklace. Where'd you get that?
She looked down like, I don't know. I don't remember that being here.
Can I make an Arcana check on the necklace?
Sure.
Fuck. I'm taking that, whatever it is. It's an 11 plus. Wow, okay, I also don't have good Arcana. 14.
Nothing that you can tell. Just seems like a regular, ordinary necklace.
Huh. But you don't know how you got it.
No, I mean, maybe it's like part of the dress. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't...
Do people forget things that easily? Alright.
Is she gonna lean over to Grace and be like, he's being weird, right? Like, I'm not...
Yeah, that's a little weird. And Alex looks at all three of you, just a look of like, are you done?
No, we're not done. He probably doesn't say that specifically, but he gets the point across.
So Alex is just like, well, from what I could tell, using my connection to my father, I was able to banish him from this plane. Not too long after that, Hudson and Alex looks at Grayson. Hudson wanted to avenge his wife. And so he left, knowing full well that he would not be protected. And I'm sure you know the rest.
Yes, I believe so.
I cannot help you.
Why?
Yeah, why?
The connection is weaker with me. Likely because it has been passed on.
To your son?
Yes.
So Quintilius can help us then?
Maybe.
Okay, well, you're no longer needed. Thank you.
We'll say hello to your family for you, since you can't do it yourself.
Okay, hold on. Grayson steps in. She probably knows more about this than Quintilius does. You can't just tell him to just do it.
DM override, guys. Are you stupid?
Well, she says she's of no help to us.
Yeah, but she can... She's wrong.
All right then. I think my friend Grayson here has a point. Why don't you come with us? And you can explain this to Quintilius. After all, I'm sure he has no idea where he comes from. I think it's best you break the news to him yourself, and in doing so, you'll be able to help us, won't you?
Alex looks at you and just... I promised myself I wouldn't see him.
Oh, so you inherited your parenting skills from your father as well?
In my line of work, I've nearly died several times. It's best to get that over with and be done with it. It's better off for him that I am dead.
I don't think that's true. Think of all the power he could unlock if he only found out.
Okay.
Besides, you should have seen your husband's face, talking about your death. It was truly heartbreaking.
I don't need to be lectured by strangers. Better yet, ones who are too stupid not to poke it when they shouldn't belong.
Well, thanks to your father, we are in grave danger.
My father only goes after people that, though rightly, push the envelope. And from what I see of you three, you're not exactly the type.
I killed your son and resurrected him.
Let me put this another way. We're going to get your help whether you like it or
what?
not.
I killed him and resurrected him. Just because of a smart-ass comment.
See, I assumed the similarities only stopped at the looks.
I saw it. It was a while ago.
Oh, that's
I
great.
saw it.
That's great. Look.
I'm just saying, Alex. I'm not typically someone that does that sort of thing. I'm usually very, very, very level-headed. But considering I do look like, Lady Askerite herself, I'm pretty sure I could get you in a lot of trouble.
Let me put it this way. We're going to get your help whether you want to help us or not. I I'd prefer if you came willingly.
Otherwise, I am aware of where Quintilius lives. Both of them. And I sure would hate for something to happen to him.
Intimidation check with advantage since we're both doing it.
Sure. I mean, I was just gonna give that to you, but yeah, that works.
Well, I have a +6, so hopefully with advantage, my dice don't screw me. I'm gonna just.
Okay, well that's an 18.
Well, okay, we're just gonna pretend those individual rolls were the advantage, since we're both doing it.
18.
Mm-hmm.
So on an 18, her eyes go wide, and a look of rage bubbles over. You threaten my family.
Sounds like you should be there to protect them. Instead of whatever you're doing
I'm
now.
not threatening your family, I'm threatening you. I suggest you wisen up. She's threatening your family, though, so if that's what you really care about.
Alex looks at Grayson.
Quivering in his boots, in his crop top.
Whose eyes are wide and staring directly at Eve with a look of just, what the fuck? And Alex goes,
Once you help us, we'll be gone.
usually the World Mighters keep better company. Where'd you find this lot? Grayson looks at the three of you, because Bale is also sort of looking.
Isn't Jack still here?
Jack is also still here, but Jack is sort of. You think Grayson's got a 1,000-yard stare? Jack is fucking like.
Jack's got the AOL dial up.
Yeah, he's in another fucking plane right now.
He's back in Strixhaven.
But Grayson looks at the three of you and just. I mean, I don't know where I found these guys, but I met him at Strixhaven, I guess.
Just like where your son goes. I know where he resides, both at Strixhaven and here.
But no harm will come to him if only you comply. It really is a simple choice.
A simple one for you, considering, well, you haven't been there this whole time. All it takes is a simple step in.
Tomorrow at sunrise, bring him to the town square. I will be there.
Tonight.
Tomorrow.
Tonight.
We can allow her this leeway. Thank you for complying. We'll be there tomorrow.
And she turns and looks at Grayson and then to the other Bale. Get them the hell out of here as fast as you can.
Oh, and Alex. No funny business. Otherwise, say goodbye.
No, no need for that.
She stares.
I'm sure she knows best.
Daggers at both of you as she turns around and walks away.
Even Ajax are a scary duo. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Apparently Bale was the real one.
Bale is the one keeping the party from going evil.
For real.
And so there's a moment of tense silence as Alex walks away.
Well, I personally am exhausted.
I'm glad we got all that sorted out. We finally fixed it.
Shall we rest?
Bale looks at other Bale and Jack and just goes,
Our Bale or
our Bale.
out.
Bale? Yeah, Bale out.
Bale on looks at Bale out and Jack
Yeah.
and goes, well, he looks at Grayson. Good luck. I'm gonna go explore the castle. See what we can find.
All right then. We'll meet you at sunrise.
Yes. We'll see you there. And then again, he looks directly at Grayson, a look of fear in his eyes. Good luck. And the three of them turn and walk away.
Alright. Ajax turns to Eve. Well done, Eve. I knew you had that resolve in you.
Oh, thank you, thank you. It took a bit of finding, but, you know.
Well, once we're all wrapped up with this, we can continue our schooling at Strixhaven. It's been so long since we've been back.
Yes, she's gonna look at Grayson.
What the fuck?
What?
The fuck was that back there?
Sometimes people need a little bit of encouraging.
You must understand, these are dire straits, and it's not like she can oppose us. We need this information. We're going to do whatever we have to do to get it.
Grayson looks at Eve and just, you're okay with this?
Melentor's not worth humanizing.
He stares at you. I'm gonna go with them. And he walks, following the Bales and Jack towards the castle, leaving the two of you alone.
All right, then. If they're off, I suppose I have to find a place to stay. I don't think Quintilius is going to like giving me a place to rest. I suppose I could go out to that grassland with the stars. By the way, what time is it?
2:27 p.m.
In-game.
Oh, in-game. In-game, it's about midnight.
Okay, good. Well, I suppose we only have a couple hours to kill. I'll be in the pasture, where we slept, a while ago. Hang on, was that? Yeah, no, that would have been last night. I'll be there, where we slept last night.
Alright.
Are you following Ajax?
I'm gonna follow the other group from a distance.
Like trailing them?
Yeah.
Okay.
See what they're up to.
Ajax goes to rest. Eve, roll a stealth check with disadvantage, because not only are you in a fancy dress,
this place.
Oh.
Well, it's not just a stealth check it's a stealth check against your party mates who know you very well.
Mm-hmm.
4.
Good work.
Okay.
Good work, team.
They're just walking. You aren't quite within earshot, so you can't exactly hear what they're saying, but they're just kind of walking and talking and doing things. And then you can't quite pinpoint it, but there's definitely a moment when Grayson turns around. Almost, there's no way he doesn't spot you. And then turns back towards the group. Not too long after that, they turn a corner into an alleyway.
I'm gonna follow. Sorry.
You follow them, and they're gone. Either through Jack or Bale or something, they left.
I'm gonna... Do I have my sending stone on me?
Yeah.
You should.
I'm gonna open it. Scroll through. Oh, Wildemire. There. And then grab it and text, like... Well, first of all, scroll through the text real quick. And then, give a vibe, the conversation, and then scroll down. And just... Hey, where'd you go?
Red.
Wildemire, where are you?
You saying that out loud?
No, I'm texting it.
Red.
Fine, be like that.
Red.
Can't wait for Thomas to listen to this episode
Oh,
back.
you're like,
realize
what is
he
wrong
does.
with you two? Okay. He's gonna take a night on the town.
Yeah?
Yeah. Take a stroll in the evening.
Roll. Are you trying to stay hidden? Or is this like...
Yes and no. Like, I'm not trying to be spotted, but if I am, I'm not scared.
What section are you?
Oh, the upper section.
Upper section?
I'm not stupid.
People give you concerned smiles as it's someone they are slightly afraid of, but they need to save face, and so they smile at you and wave, and you get a free drink at a bar if that's something you plan on doing, and you just kind of chill, and it's fun for a while.
We've only got a few hours to kill,
Oh.
depending on what time the sun gets up on this universe.
And you just kind of hang out. And it's a fun, good time. People are sort of... I mean, everyone's uncomfortable with your presence, but everyone is kind.
Oh, wonderful.
And until a moment rises when two sort of drunken men stumble upon you. If it isn't Lady Escarite. Hello.
Hello.
And the other guy, like, smacks
I
him.
am Steve.
Smacks him on the arm and just is like, oh, don't worry about my friend here. He's just a little inebriated.
Oh, yeah, of course. I get it.
How are you doing on this lovely evening?
Oh, well, it's nice out, enjoying myself, you know, the usual.
I'm sure. You know, my buddy here has been working in your stables for years.
Ah.
Yes. Isn't that right, Samson? And he like pats the brute on the shoulder, and he's just like, yes, your team has treated me well.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear. So very glad.
Would you mind if I bought you a drink? Out of celebration for your recent gala.
I'm gonna roll insight, see what they're actually up to. That's gonna be a 24.
They're drunk off their asses.
They're actually gonna buy me a drink. Oh.
They don't even really know what their next move is gonna be. They're just kind of saying shit.
I don't know, gentlemen. I'm not exactly, a drinker, so.
I'll be fine. Isn't that right, Samson? And Samson does like a little nod.
I think I'm okay. But thanks, gentlemen. You be on your way.
I think we really must insist.
Turn them to ash.
Well, we're gonna play like this. Cool. I'm gonna cast Shocking Grasp.
Which one?
It's a circle of land spell. Lightning springs from you to a creature that you try and touch. Make a melee spell.
So are you just gonna try to touch both of them?
Yeah, I'm gonna like push him like I said no.
Okay. A little spark flings from both of your hands towards them, enough to freak them out. And they're like, "Oh, sorry, Your Majesty. We'll be on our way. And they stumble off. And you look down and notice the green necklace glowing faintly.
Well, interesting. Thought that would, work a little bit better, I guess. I'm gonna look at the necklace and give it like a little knock.
It shudders.
I'm trying to shock and grasp again. Like, knock it and then shock and grasp.
Works just fine.
Oh, shock and grasp works now?
Yeah.
To actually shock the shit out of someone near me. Oh.
A full lightning courses past you. The crowd's like, oh, whoa. But no one questions it because they're not going to question you.
My bad. Have a good night.
They all so some people applaud at the show.
Just gonna take a bow.
Walk away.
Yeah, okay. I guess I'll just go back to where Ajax is and take my rest for the night.
Okay. On the walk back, the sort of buzz of the evening dies down, and you find yourself alone. Entirely.
Lonely, I'm Mr. Lonely.
But there's something familiar about it. In the isolation. Like when you were a child in the castle.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
And with that, as you arrive to camp, we will cut to Ajax, who's having the most.
The camp is on fire!
Dream.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
Ajax does not go to sleep. He spends the entirety of about 4 hours or so in the field just chilling.
Well,
if he wants to get visited in a dream, that's okay. That can happen. But he's not going to sleep. He's just sort of enjoying the nighttime air, the stars, the grass at his feet.
Up into the stars.
Oh, you fucker. Okay.
And
let's do it.
The darkness of the night sky.
Oh my god.
The stars.
Does he pareidolia a face in there? With the stars?
I mean, yeah, but it's not an illusion.
Oh yeah. Okay.
2 stars glow green as the others slowly reform and reconstitute a constellation outline of Rixali,
Fire, dude.
who looks down upon you with the smile of a nebula and says, I couldn't be more proud.
Thank you, Mother. That means a lot. I did my best, and I knew that she wasn't worth talking back to me. I made sure that was made clear.
You did, son.
We'll be back in Strixhaven hopefully by tomorrow. I can continue my training then.
That's fantastic to hear.
Indeed. I'm glad you're proud of me. I was trying my best.
I know. And I'm sorry for what I had to do.
Well, I understand. I'm better for it now. I think.
That you are.
Yeah. We'll just get through this, and I'll be back before too long.
I am so proud of you, my little Ajax.
Thank you.
And I love you dearly.
I love you too. It's going to be all right, right? What you said about the huntsman. He's no matter, right? He's no trouble?
Oh. Nothing you can't handle.
Right. All right then. Well, once we learn this spell, I'm sure we'll, put him away much quicker, and then we don't have to worry about it anymore. Peace will return to Strixhaven, and I can just continue with my studies. And when I get back, I'll have... I don't know if I'll be ready to go just yet, but then I'll finally have the power you looked for. I'm already so much stronger. Can you tell?
Oh, yes. Of course. Just
Good.
keep your eyes to the stars, honey. As best you can.
There aren't any stars back home.
We'll get you some.
I know. Once we finally leave the castle, I'll have all the stars I want.
You'll see all the stars when I flesh out the sun.
That's right.
What is wrong with you? My heart did not stop dropping. I'm really curled up. They are having a moment. I'm curled up in my chair, mouth agape, while they're just. What is wrong with you? Oh my gosh. Sorry, continue. Oh my gosh.
Have a good night, honey.
Of course.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I'll see you soon.
The glowing green stars go out, and the stars return to their normal spots.
Awesome.
And Eve arrives.
Okay. Ajax isn't really... Unless she heard anything, he isn't really going to acknowledge her.
Eve, roll perception. Why not?
Okay. Sorry, guys. Hold up. I keep putting my dice away like an idiot. Oh, wait, it's right there.
Yeah.
Could I have perception? Or could I have... We said insight or perception?
Perception.
Oh, well, could I have advantage? Actually, no. I can do with that. That's
Okay.
a 15.
Oh, I was
15?
gonna suggest you roll one.
What was the last thing he said? I believe
I think it was you two.
Yeah.
Or, no, it was I'll see you soon. I'll talk to you soon. That was it.
Yeah. So as you walk into the clearing, you hear "I'll talk to you soon," and you walk in, and Ajax is staring up at the stars.
Oh. Huh? You're still awake.
Oh, hello, Eve.
Oh.
Yes, it seems you are as well.
Yes.
Well, we only have a couple of hours, and I didn't want to oversleep,
No, that's fair. Were you just talking to someone?
Yes.
Is everything okay?
Everything's more than okay.
Roll insight.
Okay.
Bro! Second 9 in a row. That should be a 15.
Okay, I can give you, for the most part, it. He seems to feel an intense degree of pride in himself for unknown reasons, but it seems to have something to do with his behavior today.
Well, you are glowing right now.
Oh.
No, not literally. Just a figure of speech. My bad.
Sorry.
Yes.
A lot of the sayings that, people throw around back at Strixhaven, I didn't always get them.
Oh, no, that's so fair. Not everyone understands manner of speech like everyone else. It's okay.
Right. Well, I don't know. Today was, it was fun in a way that I haven't really experienced in a while.
Yes, it really was. How could you do this, Jacob? No, it was fun. I quite enjoyed it. I think Grayson was not thrilled with it, though, and that's...
Is that so? I wonder why. I mean, we're helping him on his mission. And once we get this spell...
Right.
I mean, we won't have to worry about that huntsman anymore. We can just go back to Strixhaven and everything will go back to normal. Isn't that what he wants? I mean, he saw him, right? I don't understand. Shouldn't he be grateful we're helping him?
Well, I don't know. Grayson's a bit different recently.
Is that so?
Yes. I don't know. It's just a little difficult for me with him sometimes. He's very hard to read.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I suppose I understand the feeling.
Yes. The stars are nice, aren't they?
They are.
I don't get to see them much.
Me neither. They're nice here, though. I could get used to it. Did you get to leave the castle much when you were at home?
No. My parents weren't thrilled with my existence, so they did their best to hide it.
That's strange. It was the opposite for me.
Hmm?
It's dangerous outside where I come from. Paladins and hunters and adventurers and such roving the place, not to mention monsters. If I was ever to leave the castle, I would... Well, my mother made sure it wouldn't happen. So, I didn't really.
Oh, yes. I guess that makes sense. I mean, my family was less protective over me. They couldn't care whether or not I lived or died.
How strange. So you were like a servant to them?
Yes. Political alliances of that sort.
Curious.
Honestly, Strixhaven is probably one of the only places I could get away.
I felt that way for a while too. But, well... He stops looking up at the stars for a second. You never really can get away from family obligations, can you?
Oh, Jack, you're so right.
Yeah, I guess so. I suppose I should get a bit of shut-eye. I wouldn't want to be tired.
Yes. Well, good night.
Good night, Eve.
She's gonna go lay down.
Scene.
Yeah. You guys go to sleep. And you...
I feel like there should be a way to set a little magic alarm so I wake up on time. Or maybe just an analog alarm on
you
my setting
guys
stand.
go to bed
Yeah.
and wake up.
Cool.
Somehow, no dreams.
Ajax, instead of the bright green thing he was just wearing, dresses up in a black, very heavy black cloak that seems not to fit the temperature. Seems to be made for fall or winter time.
Eve's dressed a little more femininely today. Yeah, it's still kind of like darker colors, but she's feeling herself a little bit.
Fair. You guys have to first go to Melentor Manor and get Quintilius.
Right, so I made a promise to Quint.
Alright, Eve, let's go get Quintilius. I made a promise to him last time I saw him. He shouldn't ignore us.
I don't know if you remember the last thing I said to him.
I do remember.
Oh, trust. I very much.
I remember what you did to him last. I can't imagine he'd be happy to see you. Matter of fact, I talked to him. He didn't seem to...
Oh, trust me, I can be very persuasive when I want to be.
You know, I said the same thing!
Oh,
What a coincidence.
two peas in a pod. Jacob Jacob's like, this is the worst team up in the world.
Yeah,
Jacob's
awesome.
like, God, where's Thomas when you need
This
him?
is awesome.
How
and
could
atrocious
Thomas
all
do
at the
How
that?
could
same
Thomas do this?
Oh.
Thomas, if you're listening, I can't believe you'd do such a thing.
You
Listen.
leave the session and we've gone evil.
Go fuck yourself. Anyway, so
Knock,
he
knock, 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 knock. Quintilius, it's Ajax.
Russell opens the door a crack and sees both of you.
Hi, I know Eve's here.
Eyes go wide, shuts again. And then
I know Eve's here, and I know you don't like that very much, but I promise you it's urgent. It's about your mother. Really.
don't say her name.
I didn't.
Go fuck yourself. I didn't.
Seriously. I think it's something you'd want to know. She's alive, and she wants to see you.
The door flies open, and he like grabs you by the shirt collar. What did you say?
You heard me. Come with us.
If this is some kind of sick game.
Quintilius.
This is no joking matter. Even if it was, I wouldn't find it very funny.
It truly isn't.
He lets go of Ajax.
And don't touch me like that.
Makes me uncomfortable.
Let's go.
Yep. Onwards. She said she'd meet you at sunrise.
Oh my god, the pin's coming back.
Oh, yes, it is. He's feeling himself.
You guys are doing great. Oh my god. But you guys make it to Towns Square.
You know, she didn't say to bring your father. I suppose he might like it. She definitely did say to bring you. She seemed reluctant at first, but we got through to her.
Got through to her.
Yeah.
Oh, we're very persuasive.
It's okay. She's unharmed.
Okay. And as you guys are the first to arrive, the town square is kind of dead right at sunrise. Everything's just kind of chilling. Clock guy is still there, annoyingly shouting, and the paperboy is sitting there, but otherwise no people. And the second group to arrive is everyone who went to the castle. The Bales, Jack, Grayson, all arrive.
Hello, everyone.
Good morning.
Morning. Quintilius, how much have they told you? My mother? That's about it.
She should be arriving soon. I can't imagine she'd be late.
Okay. And right on cue, walking out of the alleyway, hood up, is Alex. And she removes her hood and looks at Quintilius, who freezes.
Eve's gonna zap him forward. Just a little shock.
He gives you a look of what the fuck?
Go say hi to your mother. With a devilish grin.
Sake. He stumbles forward and falls into a hug. The two of them fall down to the ground in an embrace as Quintilius begins to fully just break down.
Ajax doesn't interrupt them for now.
Not a word is said for a while. Grayson stares at both of you. Specifically Eve, but both of you.
Ajax smiles back.
No reactions.
Everything alright, Grayson?
He should be. We're doing everything right. Look, we've even reunited them.
If you have something to say, Wildemire, I suggest you speak it.
talk to you later.
Yeah?
It's true, we've got something important to do right now, don't we?
Eventually, Quintilius stops sobbing. Why? Why did you leave? Why now? Why?
Go on, Alex.
Alex stares nuclear daggers at you and says, I needed to protect you and your father. And why now? Well, your new friends need our help. I need to make sure I change up their voices before this gets confusing. Our help?
Your help.
If this is about that bloody spell, I don't want anything to do with it.
That's unfortunate because you don't have a choice.
What have I done? Anyway, what you thought was
How could Thomas do this?
How could Thomas do this? How could the secret fourth player that hasn't made an appearance yet do this?
Mm-hmm.
Can't believe.
Quintilius looks at you and then looks at his mother. You brought her into this? Why?
Well, she was always...
She was always involved.
Yes. We tried to get her help, but I'm afraid she couldn't do it. She needed to see you first.
Why? What could I possibly do?
Collateral.
That is not the real reason.
Oh, just...
I think Alex can best
Is
explain it.
Quintilius talking right now?
Yeah.
He's asking why he's involved.
Mm-hmm.
If you want a mother's attention, threaten her kid. See how it works. Anyways, Alex, your help?
Yes, I'm afraid that... Well, she can explain it better herself.
The man that... the monster that your friends are dealing with is my father. Your grandfather, and through your genes, your very blood, I believe could help banish, if not kill him.
I'm sure you've seen those news reports back in Strixhaven about the attacks from mage hunters. They were sent by him, and we're just doing our jobs to make sure Strixhaven remains safe. And we needed your mother's help to do that. Which means your help. This is for the good of the school, Quintilius, so that we can all go back to normal.
Oh, there's no going back to normal after this. But what do we need to do?
We don't know. Alex does.
Mother? I don't know exactly how it works, but I should be able to help you work through the aspects of myself that I did, and hopefully it will just work for our sakes. So that's the best we've got. I'm really not good at finding a different voice, but it's fine.
It's okay.
If you need any help, I'd be happy to provide assistance, but I'm afraid I don't know the spell, so I'll have to just let you work your magic.
So what? I start training with my mother to fight your battles?
Exactly.
Our
I'm so
battles.
glad you got that.
This is for the good of the school, Quintilius. He wants us dead, but what happens then? He's in Strixhaven. Imagine how many other people could get hurt. Imagine if you could get hurt. That wouldn't be good, would it, Quintilius?
And he won't just stop at Strixhaven. He'll go after here too, and you'll have nowhere.
And like I said, once we get this done, we'll leave you alone. You have all the reasons to accept.
24 hours.
12.
Let them get it done. We don't need to rush them. Rushed magic can have unfortunate effects, and we want to make sure they get it
Then
right on
she
the
should have
first
thought
try.
about that before she abandoned her child. You have 12.
Well, Mother, I guess it's time to show you the old man. And they get up. They go.
Well then, we'll let them do their work, and we'll check in 12 hours' time. If they're not done, we ought to just give them a stern warning
Oh,
and
no.
wait another 12.
We'll see. We'll see about that. Anyways,
We just need this done. We have as much time as we want.
Eve.
Grayson?
Allie. Now.
I feel like I'm getting grounded.
It's
Okay.
still dawn, right?
Yeah.
So it's in dim light. Ajax would like to use
Power word kill.
one with shadows to turn invisible and follow them.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna head to the alley.
What the hell?
What?
Threatening them?
Got the job done, didn't it?
Sure, but you're better than that.
What's wrong with a threat? It's light encouragement. Honestly, better than what else could have happened. What? You got a problem with that?
Starting to sound a lot like her.
Who?
You know who.
You know, Grayson, I get it. Everyone wants to be the good guy. I get it. Trust me. I don't want to be, an Weskerite as well, but sometimes intimidation's the way to go.
Guess I was wrong about you.
What would you be wrong about?
Just like your folks.
I'm nothing like them. They're weak. I know what to do with power. They don't.
Well.
Frankly, you have no power to use, so.
Okay.
So I suggest you get back to your silly little investigation while we handle the big adult stuff. Is that cool, Waldemar? Unless you have something else to say. I'm all ears. Go on.
What happened at the gala?
What? There was a speech. There's food. We left. You were there the whole time. You know exactly what happened.
Whatever. Let's get this done.
Gladly. She's gonna walk out of the alleyway.
Grayson will fall.
Ajax will follow.
Follow squared.
Yes, he didn't feel the need to interject.
And what are we doing?
Well, we've got another 12 hours to wait.
Should have made it 6. I'm so impatient.
I think we do have an investigation to wrap up. It's who killed the Melentors. We figured out one.
Wildemir's. Well, I think we figured out what happened.
Wildemir's, excuse me. I keep on mixing them up. We do know
They're
what
basically
happened.
the same. No.
Ajax is gonna, decloak directly behind Grayson. Well, now that we have that sorted out, at least for the time being, do you want to continue with your investigation? That's why we first came here, after all.
Investigation into what? We got dispelled. We got everything with my parents. We're good. We just kind of gotta wait.
All right, more waiting. Well, we've got time to kill, but what else have we to do?
I feel like there's quite a bit to do in NCO. See the sights.
See the sights. You know, I suppose you're right. Well,
I don't know, Grayson, is there anything you'd like to do?
Not particularly.
well, more time to kill then. You know, Eve, if I remember correctly, you had a grudge with the other Eve on this world, right?
Oh, you mean Lady Evangeline?
I do, yes.
I suppose so. Why?
Well, I was just thinking, we both have a bit of steam to blow off, I'd imagine. And, well, according to you, and he's going to look at our Bale, this world needs to be improved.
So what I'm hearing is you want to take out Lady Evangeline?
I thought that was your idea. But I'm happy to help.
I suppose we could do that. Got 12 hours.
I think we could do it in 6. After all, she's beneath our notice.
What do you think, Grayson? You think you can kill me? We don't have to if you don't feel like you can.
He looks at you.
You don't have to help. Bale, I thought you would want to come. And if you want to as well, other Bale, you may. Jack, what about you?
Eve. Grayson looks at you. His mouth doesn't move. But his voice sounds in your head. What the hell happened?
She's gonna attempt a message. What do you think? Does it go through?
He continues to stare at you. Looks at Ajax. Looks at the two Bales. Looks at Jack.
Just gives like a little smile.
Try anything, and I won't think twice.
Try what?
That was...
No, I know. She's replying.
He turns and walks away, heading towards Melentor Manor to follow them as their training.
Interesting. Okay. Grayson. My poor heart. Oh, I'm sorry. I hate beefing with him. Cool. Eve's gonna turn to Ajax and be like, well, do we think we can kill Lady Evangeline? I'm sure she's loaded with guards. Not to mention what possible spellcasting ability she could have.
Well, I wouldn't worry about her herself, but we could get over...
Why?
What do you mean?
What do you mean you want to worry about her? She's
We're
like...
more powerful than her.
Are we?
Of course we are. It's not like she could possibly stand up to us. I mean, we've gone toe-to-toe with a demon before. What's she done?
True. Never thought of it that way. I don't know, Jack.
Well, I am a bit worried about the guards, though. I'm afraid, what do they call it? Murdering a queen.
Oh,
princess.
treason.
Regicide? There we go. Regicide. I'm afraid that would probably be a bit difficult. It would require some stealth. I'm afraid I'm no good at those. I tend to stick out a lot.
Not the worst at it. It's
Well,
easy to hide in plain sight.
I suppose so, but not when you're... not when you look so similar to royalty. I suppose you could disguise yourself as her, though. That would make it easy to get into her quarters. You could simply say, I'm one of your newly hired guards. Go to... I don't know. Her bedroom. Wait for her to come in. And it shouldn't take much longer than that. I'm sure the whole realm will thank us.
Oh yeah, no. I'm sure the under part of it will be thrilled. You know,
Indeed.
the less fortunate.
Yes, I suppose so. Wonder what... Forgive me for asking. I understand if this is private information, but what was Grayson so upset about?
Oh, I'm not really sure.
How strange.
I think I misunderstood how close our friendship was.
Is that so? Well...
You're welcome to go talk to him. I'm sure he'd be more willing to talk to you than me. He's a little annoyed at the moment. And frankly, I would like if someone could check in with him, because he's hard to read.
Well, I'd be happy to do so.
Thank you, Jack.
That's not my name, by the way. It's Ajax.
Oh, right. Sorry. You two both have similar names. Sometimes I get them mixed up. Anyway.
You really shouldn't next time.
Ah, my bad. She's gonna go through her stuff and pick out like a book and start reading.
All right. Ajax is going to go up to Grayson.
Grayson, what was that all about? Eve didn't tell me.
She's off. I mean, to be fair, you both are, but you...
Well, you know, we've been at this for a while. Really, I just want to get this wrapped up, you know?
Sure, but this isn't...
Really, because as I recall, I tried to get them to come home, and they both quite objected to that. They wanted to fix this place as if it was our business. Now, well, we have the time. What's your opinion on all this? I mean, isn't this what we were supposed to do? What Bale and Eve wanted?
I don't... That's not her.
That... Well, if you say so, but honestly...
Ajax.
Yes?
That's not her.
What do you mean by that?
not Eve.
Can I make an Arcana check or perhaps a History check to see, like, if I can figure out what that means? If that actually isn't Eve, or like what? I need to figure out what that means.
Mhm.
And Ajax is neurodivergent. What should I roll? Investigation, insight.
We'll go with insight.
Insight. I'm bad at insight. That's fine. 8.
I mean, it doesn't take much.
Okay. We
You
can just pretend it was a different
Make
roll.
that
I
an
actually
18.
have a good
Mhm.
stat in.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Actually, he like looks over your shoulder, back towards the group, and like grabs you and pulls you
Don't
into
touch
an
me.
alleyway. And he like, sorry,
Yes.
I don't know what happened at that gala, but we went with one and we left with another.
You're saying... Oh my god.
That's not Eve.
That's... How could I have missed that? Well, My goodness. Are you sure? How do you know?
How do I know?
Yeah.
She's been threatening the Melentors all night.
Have you been paying attention to what she's done the past year and a half?
Sure, but it's different. This is real. This is cold. This is heartless.
Oh my god, the necklace. That's where she got it from. She didn't just pickpocket something. Could that have been the Evangeline that Bale wanted to kill? How has he not noticed?
I did.
And where's ours at?
That's why we gotta keep our mouths shut. Because if she finds out,
I can't believe I let that slide. I won't say a word. I'm sorry, Grayson.
when she's okay, I'm gonna fucking kill her.
I knew going here was a bad idea.
You were telling me about your mom.
I was?
Yeah.
Hang on, that was a genuinely Dominic me being stupid part. When was I doing that?
No. That's what this is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh! I would never do that. You know what? We'll pretend I did.
Okay. And Grayson sort of not stumbles, but like strains himself up and walks out of the alleyway with you.
Okay. Trying to figure out how Ajax would react to this. I know how Ajax would react to this. Evangeline Escarite.
Oh fuck.
She's not gonna look up. She's locked in on her spellbook.
He's going to take his trident and tap the book.
Yeah, what happened? Oh. Yeah?
Where's Eve?
What the fuck are you doing?
What do you mean, what the fuck am I doing?
This is Grayson, not me.
What do you mean, what the fuck am I doing?
What the fuck?
My friend here has informed me of something.
Oh, yeah?
Ajax, no.
Intimidation check. Hang on, what's my intimidation? Intimidation check. 12.
12?
12.
Dude.
Sorry, I was just trying to get your attention.
Yes.
That necklace, do you remember anything about it? Where'd you get it?
Found it on the floor of the gala. I thought it was a pretty thing. I'm trying to get into jewelry again. I typically ignored it due to, mother and father, but...
Okay, then.
How strange.
It's pretty, isn't it?
It is. It is.
Sometimes it shines in the light. She's gonna like give a knock on it.
Oh, it has gotten quite bright out, hasn't it?
Yes.
And then it shudders again.
Yeah, see? It's pretty.
All right then. Sorry. I guess it's just been a weird couple of days is all.
Oh, yeah. No, I think we're all a little exhausted. Wouldn't you say so, Grace?
Yeah.
Well then, I suppose we ought to go find Eve. Evangeline, excuse me. We were going to kill her, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
What's that? Ajax flashing Grayson a thumbs up.
Ajax is subtle as a
I'm
brick.
gonna roll insight. See if I got any of that. Woohoo! What does a 21 give me?
Well, let me roll deception. Hang on. Well, okay, this is like a 90% chance of failing, but that's okay. Yeah, that fails.
You see pretty substantially through Ajax.
Ajax is not doing a very good job at this.
Let's go kill Lady Evangeline, shall we?
Can I roll insight on her insight to see if she knows?
Fucking sure, why not?
let me roll this.
Oh, I have terrible insight actually. Okay, what's your deception?
I got a 1.
Oh, she's plotting, she's scheming, she's got something going on.
Well. See, Ajax does not like doing this. You know, I was wondering if you had a plan. Because, you know, in case mine doesn't work.
Oh, well, I mean, how different could she be from me? Probably similar schedules. Figure out what I would do if I were, cold and heartless.
Yeah. Where do you think we'd find her in that castle?
Well, from the reconnaissance that we did, I think we can get...
Oh, that's right, Bale.
Well, that was Grayson, but yeah.
Oh, that's right, Grayson. Well, where do you think she would be?
I think we found her room. I don't know for sure.
Very well, then. Let's go there.
Okay.
Grayson, you don't have to come if you don't want to. I think we'll be perfectly okay striding in there. You know, with a little bit of deception.
As you all are about to leave the town square, police cars surround all of you. And getting out of one of them stands
Grayson.
Jack off.
Jack off!
Oh dear.
Would off-brand Grayson be Grey Daughter?
We're having a moment here.
Go ahead.
Would Grey Daughter have a crop top?
Grey Daughter. Grey Daughter has the anti-crop top, remember we talked about
Oh,
it?
yeah, naturally.
The anti-crop top. Anti-Grayson can't hurt you, he's not real. Oh, okay, go ahead.
I guess the opposite of gray is gray.
But Jack gets out and he goes, "You four!" And it points to Jack, the Bales, and Grayson. "You're under arrest for trespassing on royal property." What the hell? I don't... and Bale, NCO Bale, walks up and goes, "Your evidence? Right here!" And he pulls up a perfect CCTV photo of the four of them wandering the halls of the castle.
Ajax is gonna look at Eve and he's gonna say they got themselves caught.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have sent a Wildemire on a stealth mission.
We probably should have known they weren't going to be any good.
Yeah.
At least we can walk away.
Yes.
Are you both walking away?
I'm just watching the scene unfold.
Ajax is gonna look over at Grayson. He's gonna say, "Grayson, I can't believe you got yourself caught. Now we're gonna have to bail you out. We're gonna have to bail out too. Well,
2, the sequel.
we're gonna have to bail out 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Now, how am I going to go about this?
The police officers are actively putting cuffs on
Ajax isn't even
on
gonna
our
try
party
anything.
members, right?
You know, you guys should have taken this into consideration. You're needed at Strixhaven. If you get arrested here, I can't imagine Dr. Rybeek's generosity will carry you that far. You really should have thought about that.
Grayson stares at you like, dude, what the fuck is going on? What?
It's your fault you got caught. And it's not my job to save you.
Evil Ajax?
And with that, as they get put in the back of a squad car, despite it being very, very early, I think that is a perfect time to wrap things up for today.
Wait.
I don't like the fact that Ajax and Evil Eve synergized way too
That's scary! Oh my gosh!
Okay. So we have probably one more session.
We're gonna get a clip out of that.
In person. And then we might do a couple online sessions, but you will still be hearing from us despite the year wrapping up here shortly.
Mm-hmm. We'll be back before too long. You'll all rue the day.
Yes. But we will see you next time when we figure out.
Thomas is gonna be like, what did you do? Why am I in jail?
Do we do next?
Yeah,
so
pretty
we will
good.
see you all later.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.